And so we've heard from a guy who collects records and lives in his parents' basement. Millie, what else is happening locally?
Let's see. Well, allegedly, Tree Hill Cafe was vandalized last night, and supposedly it was Karen's cafe owner, Brooke Davis. Tree Hill Cafe owner Tara Richards is not pressing charges, but would simply like everybody to know that Brooke Davis did it. Allegedly. Okay, not allegedly. Witnesses confirmed it.
Of course, not all witnesses are reliable.
Exactly.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes you just have to...
That Tara is such a bad person. Hey, you know that Mommy was just protecting Daddy, right? Right? You guys believe me, don't you? Of course you do. Hey.
Hey.
Oh my God, what happened?
It's okay. It's just a bar fight. I slept on the couch.
A bar fight?
Doesn't even hurt.
Let me see.
Okay, it hurts a little.
Okay. You should lay down. Put some ice on that. I'm gonna call the police on this guy.
You can't really do that.
Why not?
Because I started it.
Why would you do that?
Because I left our baby in the car.
Okay. I guess you finally found the punishment that you've been looking for? Why don't you ask Nathan what happens in bar fights? Did you even think for 1 second about your family when you did this?
That's all I've been thinking about.
I was gonna ask you to take the boys to the sitter for me today, but I can't have you going in there and scaring all the kids, so I got it again.
I can do it.
Can you? Julian, I love you, and I really want to help you move past this, but I do not want to raise 2 kids by myself. So when you're ready to be a parent again, I could really use the help.
Where are you, Nathan?
Your daughter-in-law said Nathan wanted you out of the house by the time he returned, but he never returned. So, lucky you.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
I think you do. Let's talk about the fire at the diner. She said you admitted to burning down your own diner just to get close to them.
And do you believe her?
But weren't you involved with a fire like this previously? At your car dealership?
You're right. I lit the dealership fire, almost burning myself to death in the process, just so I'd have an excuse to murder my own brother and serve a full term in jail, get released, get a third world heart transplant, then write a book, start my own motivational talk show, give up my newfound fortune, and move to a remote diner just so I could burn it down and collect the $65,000 insurance policy, then get rid of my son and move in with his family who hates me. Nice work, detective. You caught me. What's it take to be a Tree Hill cop these days? Pen? This is the part where you either charge me or release me.
Oh, villain. Villain. Smiling. Damn that villain. That one may smile and be a villain? Not smile. On such a beautiful morning. Shame. Drink this. I won't have you dying before I kill you. That's it. Don't be afraid.
You think I'm afraid? I'm not afraid of you. You threaten me all you want. You talk in your stupid riddles all day. You take my world, you can take my life. But you won't get my fear. I'm not afraid of you. And I'm not going to be.
Sometimes I get a strange pain inside. You think your woman is afraid? He had given his empire up to a whore.
You touch her and I'll kill you. You understand me? Are you listening? You touch my wife and I'll kill you! Get off of me! I'll kill you! Hey!
Dad's not coming home, is he?
Don't say that.
It's true, isn't it?
No, it's not true. You're fine. Be right back, okay?
This is Scott.
Maybe this isn't the best idea.
What, stalking the guy who's been stalking us?
No, it's not that. This could take forever. What are we supposed to do? Follow him all day till he commits a crime?
Well, that didn't take very long.
Hello, 911? I'd like to report a break-in.
So then I broke his arm. And then I told him if he didn't give me the money he owed me, then I would continue to break every bone in his body in alphabetical order. Which works because I started with his arm.
Oh, right. That's funny. You're funny. You're a real, tough guy, huh? I like that in a man.
You know what I like in a woman? Me.
Do you shy? It's been real fun. I think I'm gonna need something else, though. Something that's gonna, get me in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
You want to party with me or my product?
Let's make it a threesome.
That works for me, girl.
Come on.
Damn, girl. I can't wait to hit that.
That's just what I was thinking.
Where did you go now? And where have you been all day long as I sit here waiting?
Big mistake.
What? Have you gone? And if it's over,
Everything looks so good. Except that. That looks a little too much like what came out of Jude today.
He does that all the time, He's probably doing it right now.
Hey, Brooke and I had a fantastic day. How about you, Julian?
I think I finally found a project for my soundstage. I've been reading An Unkindness of Ravens again. I really love that story.
Well, of course you do. It's the book that made you fall in love with me.
The scope of the story just seems so much bigger than a movie. Maybe it could be a TV show.
I always liked that book.
You read that book?
Of course I did. It's about my little girl. It got some things wrong.
New York wasn't your first fashion show. You had that in our living room when you were 8. She dressed up all her dolls. And when those ran out, she started putting clothes on every piece of furniture in the house.
I cannot believe you remember that. I stretched Mom's favorite dress over a lamp. She got so mad.
Only because it looked better than her. Excuse me.
It seems like you two are having fun.
So much fun. I couldn't have asked for a better day. Haley has Nathan back, my husband is inspired, and feels like I finally have the father I always wanted. It's literally been too good to be true.
I know you told me to stay away, but I've already been away for too long. Look, I don't just remember Logan, Sam. I remember wanting him. I remember bringing him home from the hospital and how happy we were to have a son. And now that I remember, it's impossible to imagine how I ever forgot. But I did, because of how much I love Sarah. But I'm here now because of how much I love Logan. Look, I once proved to you that I was worthy enough to marry your daughter. And I'm gonna prove to you that I can be a good father to Logan. I know that he's all you have left of Sarah. But he's all that I have left of her, too.